We good? Then we're good. Hey everybody, we're back. Playing more of this godforsaken game.
I am Alexia Asher.
Some days it just comes through real loud. How's everybody doing? Everybody good? I can't see how many people are watching me on this. Thank you, Clem. It's really loud today and I don't know why. Hey, I was obligated to play this. There were point redemptions. How you doing, legendary streamer Foxhound Cat? Yeah, figures. I've had issues with like N64 being really loud before.
Evil.
Thanks for shouting Cat out. Now shout yourself out. Check that Steve is indeed suffering. I mean, we're past that part, but there's going to be plenty of Steve ridicule. Alright, so let's carry on with this game. I put the guns in the box and then didn't get the guns out of the box. I was literally just looking up. Wee. I gladly pay you Tuesday for a hamburger today. Awesome. That is one of the dumbest locks. How's everybody doing? There is lightning, but only this in this room. I mean, Cat's not wrong. Not yet, we're still in, yeah, Crazy Island. Crazy Island. If I remember rightly, the answer to this is like 1970 something. Left, right, right. Yeah, I appreciate you watching me instead of Cobra Kai Club. I am a little bit late. I need to turn it on. That's a weird startup video. It's very fair. I am here now. I am always here now. It is the good times. Left, right, and then left, then right, then right. The less questions you ask, the happier you'll be. So that's a 1. That's a 9. That's a 7. That's a 1. So it was 1971 and not 1973 like I thought it would be. But let's be fair, if you're going to use a 4-digit numerical password... I put in 1973 anyway, fuck it up. If you're going to use a 4-digit numerical password, your shit ain't very secure. Yeah, I did. I think, animal torture and mutilation is a trait of sociopathy? Or psychopathy? I forget which. Later, bitch. Plot twist, I don't have a sister. There never was an Alexia Clemford either. Clemford? Ah, fuck it. I studied the psychology. Why is the lightning here? And like I say, it's literally just this one room. See you driving around town with a rubber arm, and I'm like, fuck you. Oh yeah. 10 out of 10. Bada bing. Ba ba ba. Ba 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 ba. Goddamn bandersnatches. Coming up into my house with that jabberwocks and nonsense. Thank you, it was, I was very happy with it. Okay, so if I remember rightly, the other blue plate is here. Along with, like, 2 bandersnatches. Nope, it's not here. Wrong room. Wrong room. Oh no. Nope. Bitch. That was rude. That was also rude. Where's my thing? There it is. Also some bullets. Don't mind the clock tower music playing in the background. Some people would be like, oh yeah, The Exorcist. The real game is like, oh yeah, Clock Tower. That game that wasn't released outside Japan. Because we're fucking nerds. What happens to this door? Ah yes, the big scissors. I don't... No, I do, yeah, no. I am doing Clock Tower for Halloween. Look forward to that. One thing I think makes Clock Tower so much more bearable than you would think is the game overs are going to be a regular occurrence, but it has a really robust continue feature, which is impressive for a game released on the Super Nintendo.
Our enemy is only a little girl. Oh, why is this taking so long?
My apologies, Alexia, but I have been doing my best.
The revival of the Ashford family depends on your success, brother.
I am aware of that, Alexia. I will revive the family name myself and make you the master of the glorious Ashford family.
Do not worry, brother. I will handle them both myself. Who is there? Is someone at the corridor?
What is it, Alexia?
Nothing. I believe I must have been imagining things. Let us go, brother.
Possibly custom made. Is there someone in the corridor? Quack. Oh, it's just a duck. Quack. Thank you. Yeah. But in response to your question earlier, Clint, I'm doing alright. This is probably going to be a short stream. It started a little later than I would have liked. Alright, now to set fire to the bed. Okay, so if I close this... Right, so this gets me the silver key. And again, set fire to the bed. It gets secret beds. Again, just like set fire to it. Put me in any of these horror scenarios and I'll solve them all immediately by setting fire to everything. I hate that there'll be zombies here when we come back. Anything else for me? No. Seems to be a woman's back. Could have been used to hang clothes on. Women's clothes. Oh, they're in here right now? Oh. Alright, so I think the room I'm thinking of was down in the palace. Yeah, how you doing, Teak? You are absolutely right. If we just burn the place to the ground, it will solve everything. Seriously, this is some clock tower ass music. Thanks for shouting Teak out, Glenn. But actually, do I want to... That's probably better. Destroys everything and everyone, and all the biohazard. Alright, let's get out of here and go use that silver key in places. Bitch. Oh no, it ruined my streak. It's okay. I have this. And dick. Anyway. Oh, what is it, Alexia? So, there's another herb here. Grab that. Oh, I didn't want that. It's a blue herb. Lame. I'm just gonna put it here and then never think about it again. Alexia. Let's put this away then. So, looking at the healing items I have in the box, it's worth bringing up another criticism that I have of Code Veronica, and that is that it is so easy to get a dead game in this. Like, it's unbelievable. I don't have a knife. So I'm going to say right now, if we end up with a dead game with this at any point, we're quitting and moving on. I think that is just outright poor design. But yeah, the possibility of a dead game if you do particularly poorly is always there in Resident Evil, but Code Veronica makes it so much of a possibility. Thank you for validating me, Clem. I can't do anything there yet. These environments are... To balance the criticism, like, this is probably my favourite looking RE game. With the exception of, like, all the fog, which I don't like. Like, even areas like this, like, it looks like there's kind of a haze over it. I don't like that. Like, the actual visual design of this game is fantastic, and I love it. I like the way this game looks more than I like the way remake looks. This door was locked. So how did two Bandersnatchers get in? Give me this fucking plate. Give me the plate. Punch report. Heaven. You know, Clem, that answer's just dumb enough to work. Yeah, so I didn't fix the issue of it. Nope. I remember that quote from Lord of Shadow 2, because it was really dumb. I should visit the item box first, because there isn't one between here and where I want to go. Yeah, I remember that quote in Lord Shadow 2. It was particularly dumb, because like the whole crux of the story for like a sizable chunk of it is like, oh yeah, Dracula wants to be able to finally die. And he can get a game over just by somebody crushing your head. It's like, okay. If it was that easy, what have you been moaning about for years? Hemostatic. Let's take the duraluminum case. I feel like that's fake, but it could be real. But yeah, if there's any one Resident Evil game though that you want to like have multiple saves on, just for like safety's sake, it's absolutely Code Veronica. Let's get past the Bandersnatchers. It's not a puma. Oh, there's two over there. I'll go past an iron box soon. And I'll be dumping the hemostatic medicine in there. But I can probably afford the space. So, did everybody enjoy the Nintendo Direct today? And all the super fun announcements? Like the announcement that GoldenEye is coming back? But they'll only have online multiplayer on the platform with the worst online multiplayer. Yep, I knew that was going to happen. Yeah, it's only going to have online multiplayer for the worst console for online multiplayer. An actual title for Breath of the Wild 2 is a nice thing.
What are you doing here?
I feel like the title
Static
itself is
medicine.
maybe a little too wordy.
How kind of you.
Tears of a Kingdom.
Thanks.
But then I think back to like A Link to the Past, and it's like, yeah, that's probably fair enough.
Here, let me help you with that.
Thanks, but I can take care of myself. Just go.
Yeah, sure, that's why I've been sat here for the last 3 hours bleeding out.
Keep it. It was a gift from my brother, but
Thanks. Here, let me give you this in return. You might need it later on. Now go.
It might be handy if you,
Don't
the
worry
master of
about it.
unlocking, take it with you. Yeah, and it's absolute garbage. Simulated couch co-op is like, Like, we've had it work well enough when it's just 2 people. Although even then it can be prone to really fucking up. But like, the more people are involved, which is really a thing. It worked when we played Mario. But when you're doing 4-player, which, like, why are you ever going to play GoldenEye with less than 4 people? The connection speed goes off whoever has the slowest connection speed. Which is just a bad way to handle it. Like, did you ever see how basically unplayable Mario Kart was when 64 games came out on Switch Online? I'm never going to be here again, so if I can get past this guy without killing him, I'll really appreciate it. Why did he start running? Can't believe I dodged that one. Like, really, my problem with this, though, is, like, why is the online exclusive to the Switch version? Pay for the service, but it's peer-to-peer. Absolutely. Those dudes definitely respawn. Let me just not deal with the dogs. Like, it was the thing I've brought up many times since Smash Ultimate came out. Of like, oh hey, Nintendo finally made it so you had to pay for Switch Online. Like, a couple of weeks before Smash came out. And Smash Online is garbage. It's like, they knew exactly what they were doing. No, but Game Pass is getting itself the 4K. Which says to me that's probably a little more than emulation. It might be a rebuild. Especially if it comes with improved controls. It might be a rebuild. Like, Perfect Dark. Bowgun is garbage in this game. I need to play Perfect Dark. I've only ever played like 3 missions of it. Oh. That's actually a really nice effect. Triangle Strategy's coming to PCs next. I'm definitely happy about that. Oh, you get it free if you have Rare Replay? Awesome, because I have it. I do remember the game Fade to Black. It was a sequel to the classic Flashback. If you ever played Flashback. I have Fade to Black physically somewhere. Like, I actually own it on PlayStation. It's not very good. It's one of those games that tried to, transition from, like, the 2D step-by-step platformers, like Another World, Fade to Black, Another World, Flashback, Prince of Persia, Oddworld. He tried to transition from that into 3D and didn't do it so well. Shit, I forgot Dragon Quest III Remake was happening. I don't know how well the Live Live Remake did. I would like to pick it up at some point, but I'm also very content with just sitting down and playing the original. So the question is, with that, like, is it Live Live, or is it Live Alive, or Live Alive? Live Alive? Alright, so let's get in here and get the stuff out of the container. Like the goddamn zombies. This guy's square up bastards. That was close.
Please deposit any metallic items you have in the security box.
The way I see it with all that kind of stuff is like, you want to monetize the content, that's fine, I don't care, I don't expect to make any money of it. And ultimately, it's your IP anyway. Blocking it is petty. And what does it really serve? Although the bit that irritates me most is when somebody claims copyright over it, but when they clearly don't own it. I've mentioned this before, though it hasn't been for a long time. I think like my first Ocarina of Time stream, first time I streamed Ocarina of Time, I got a copyright claim on it for the music in Hyrule Castletown, because somebody had made a music track that sampled that, and then they claimed copyright over the original version, which was fucking ridiculous. The same thing happened with the menu music in Symphony of the Night. And it's like, what? Anatomized. What was the handgun bullets? Steal a song from a person's Spotify. Raibu. That, I feel like, solves nothing. Let me reset this room. Probably not, mate. The problem with any kind of copyright claim like that is that if you dispute it, the person who answers that dispute is the person who claimed copyright on it. It's the same both times. Raibu would suggest to me Live Alive. 5 bullets. More than enough to waste ammo at anything that moves. Okay, so that's what we're really in here for. I shall call this room the crematorium. Yeah, I've said before, like, I want to spend time checking out the late Super Famicom era Squaresoft Japanese exclusive games. And Live Alive is one of them. Like, there's that, there's Bahamut Lagoon, there's fucking Treasure of the Rudra. I want to see, like, that absolute peak 16-bit Squaresoft world. Maybe it'd be worth doing the original, then eventually going back and doing the remake. But that would depend entirely on how much I enjoy the original. But the concept sounded interesting. It's weird that they used this exact puzzle idea again for Resident Evil 4. Kill an enemy and steal their fake eye. Just open a door. Why have I not combined that red herb with anything yet? Oh no! Ants! I should have cut me before I dropped off the Hemostime medicine. I completely forgot that corridor has passive. Yeah, I'd appreciate some more grenade rounds. You know, you think for such an extravagant room, you'd clean up the blood. It's like, oh yeah, no, this room's for torture. Like, cool, yeah, no, torture people. And then when you're done, clean up the goddamn blood. This place must stink. You're up at the core, the finest vintage. Eat it, bitch. So obviously we go back to the piano room now. Did we get a thing there? One of the ants? When do I go back to the training facility? Oh. Ah. Yeah, I have both cards, but I've had both cards for a while. Oh, I know what I need to do. Right, I know. I've missed a piece of the training facility after I've got the blue biohazard card. Biohazard. What are you doing respawning? Later, doggos. And then we never saw them again. Come to think of it, like, are there any other dogs in the game now? I don't think there are. This is a very dog-like game. I mean, dogs are never super prominent in any of the Resident Evil games, but still. There are dogs in the Antarctic? That doesn't sound right. It'd be cold. And I ran. Need to visit an item bar. Get the blue biohazard key. Oh yeah, there are dogs here. Thanks, Deke. This is not the way to an item box, is it? Is it? No, this is the painting room. I don't like there's a typewriter but no item box there. Oh yeah, no, you're right. So what you're saying is there's probably more dogs in this game than like any other Resident Evil game. That turned around on me, didn't it? What a twist. Yeah, it's very possible. Considering how far apart everything in this game is, the game should have had more item boxes. Aha! That dog just jumped off the invisible wall on the stairs. I wouldn't count individual dogs so much as like the individual areas, which means Eastern Corridor, basement in A scenario, the back lot, the parking lot, the cells for Claire, the kennels, and I think that's it. It hasn't said that silver card is useless yet. Yeah. appear in RE2 make, though. How dare you? Out of my way. How are you, yawn? Why am I getting stuck on these dogs? That's fair. With that, you can kind of theorize that they all came from the kennels. It's in the wrong way, dick face. I need to go through Mega Man Zero again. Do I buy the Legacy... That's actually a fair point. Do I buy the Legacy Collections on PC? I own them all on Switch now. But, like... Legacy Collection, Mega Man Legacy Collection, Mega Man X Legacy Collection don't really have anything over just regular emulation. The ZX, the Zero ZX Legacy Collection has like the checkpointing. Yes. These fuckers are gonna get up when I use that computer, so I want to check up here. Yeah, you're absolutely right, Zeke. Albinoid. Characteristics. It looks like a vagina. We determined this to be a great success and immediately pushed it into mass production. Look at the Albinoid is a garbage monster. Yeah, I mean, I've got Legacy Collection 1 on PC. I suppose there's no point in buying the other Legacy Collections on PC. Whoa. I could buy Zero ZX again on PC. Because, like, that's got actual merit to it over just, like, standard emulation. 1126. This custom handgun's weak compared to the one in 2. The one in 2, a single 3-bullet burst would knock a zombie down. Alright, so I don't fucking go. So, with this, I should end up with, like, the last of the stuff that I need. Then we can head back up to the mansion again, finish that off, and leave. Yes. I'm still in yellow caution. I don't understand the point of making you type the number in when you're not allowed to even go to the keypad until you know, until Claire knows the code. Yeah, sure, why not? He's already dead. Stop, stop, he's already dead. Baby albinoid. Just take the painting. Why not?
Contamination detected. Level 3. Emergency shutters will close.
I feel like maybe one of Umbrella's biggest problems is that they keep making containers and capsules for these monsters that absolutely cannot contain these monsters. I mean, consider, just in front of us, how many monsters have broken out of these capsules. Like the Tyrant, sure, you could make a case that like it's really strong and it was supposed to be kept in stasis, yada yada yada. Hunter Gammas in 3, like, that thing breaking out? Like, what are they making these things out of? Paper mache? I know where I want to go now. I'm trying to think, like, where do I want to put that skeleton painting, but I remember. You remember? I remember. The season that introduced the member berries in South Park was like the worst season. And I absolutely despise them. Oh, a cat's live. There were zombies here a minute ago. Alright, so the way we're looking at the minute, we should be able to get to Antarctica tonight, and we'll call it when we do. I mean, yeah, chances are that I'll make this actually kind of a short stream. The gold key. Ooh, first aid spray. Well, I said this would be a short stream anyway. You guys remember the days when I used to go for like 6 hours? 6 hours plus regularly? There's a shotgun shells and an herb behind there. And I can't get them, and that irritates me. How did that zombie not grab me? There's been some wonky zombie grabs in this playthrough, definitely. Like dodges I've made that I absolutely shouldn't have. I might bear investigating. Like, just what is the grabs? What are the grabs of CVX zombies, or just original CV zombies? Greetings! You must be lovely Claire Redfield. Alright, so let's put some stuff in, take some stuff in. I'm just gonna kill you. I could have killed you a while back. I'll need to remember to grab that on the way out. Let's dump this first, then we'll go downstairs and use the gold key. And then we'll head back up to the mansion. I get they like this song, but they should really consider having other songs here. I don't mean like Code Veronica, I mean the Ashfords. Although I do think it's a neat touch this now plays throughout the hallway. There are 4 zombies in here? I didn't see that. Thank you, Zeke. I've reliably pulled that off for this entire playthrough. And now I only need to do it one more time, and it'll be a perfect hallway. Where's the note from the old man? There it is. Veronica, Stanley, Thomas. Actually, no, what I need? Teacup. Teacups. And then teacup guy without a tea. So we start with Veronica. And the old man with his 2 twins. Twin 1. Was there another redhead? It was you, wasn't it? Got a plate. And you? Or is it E? I feel like this is the wrong order. Yep. I knew the guy with the candle was Edward, not Edward. Alexander. But I ignored my instincts. Alright. There we go. Shouldn't have questioned my instincts. Alright, let's do this. Alright. So now we can get the last of what we need and head up to the mansion. Seriously, why are the 4 zombies in there now? Ah, shit. I was doing so well. Goodness me. Goodness gracious. Yeah, well. I need anything in particular for going up top. No, I've got everything I need. What a dick. So I've said before, like, Code Veronica. Code Veronica is probably the worst Resident Evil on the first playthrough. Yeah, it's probably the worst Resident Evil on a first playthrough. Because of stuff like not knowing which enemies are going to respawn, so which ones do you want to take out. The corridors you'll be going through multiple times. Oh, I'll agree with that. Like, it gets better when you know what you're doing. But it's one of the worst on your first playthrough. 0 might be worse, but it's a close contest. Although 0 doesn't really get better when you know what you're doing. Yeah, exactly. Although I think Code Veronica is probably also one of the worst in the series, hiding zombies around corners. They do it so much. You know, in terms of satisfaction, RE3 might be more satisfying when you know what you're doing. Like when you can reliably deal with Nemesis. Weird how YouTube will sometimes give you notifications for stuff, but other times won't. There we go. And it's the same tune again. Like, it's weird for anybody to be like so into a single children's song, isn't it? I don't know if I'd call it a nursery rhyme. Like, specifically like a lullaby, maybe? I don't know. These horses look so bad in the HD version. Because as far as I can tell, they never improved the resolution of them. So they're like really low poly. But they end up so close to the camera. And in Code Veronica HD, like, they look awful. Still not the worst looking thing in a Resident Evil HD version that Capcom's done. I feel like this should be like a pen. Oh yeah, no, it's a cool dragonfly pen. Like, that'd be a good idea. Confession letter. Fellas, is it gay to love your sister? I mean, this is beyond love, and it's just like weird obsession. Yeah, it's not a bad idea. Ten-year-old girl genius graduated at the top of a class from a prestigious university. Okay, cool. Really interesting kind of thing. Like, oh yeah, that's very impressive. International Corporation Umbrella Chemical Inc. offered the position of head researcher. And then that's like, what? Is that okay? Cool, but she's also 10.
shield. Hold it right there. We meet each other at last. A pity I must say goodbye so soon. I am Alexia Ashford. For the pride of the Ashford family, I will kill you.
One thing that would be really neat that I would like
What's going on?
would be more interaction with Alexia.
Steve! A secret door!
After her.
So we can know how she feels about the whole idea of the Ashford family name.
Are you okay?
I'm fine.
Because it's a
Just
very
scratch.
Alfred thing to talk about. And Alexia never really mentions it. But we also don't get a huge amount of interaction with her. I think it's funny there. It's like, okay, Steve gets shot and then falls down and it's just like... And then manages to graze him.
This must be...
What? No!
Wait a second. What just happened?
You didn't shoot him.
So there never was an Alexia after all.
You mean he thinks he's two people? Okay,
I think
that's
it's
it. Let's get
clearer
out of here.
in Code Veronica X that Alfred's wearing makeup. Because that didn't look very clear. One thing that is kind of neat, like, we haven't picked up the third proof. The one that's outside the palace. And I think it's really neat that the game waits for you to have all three proofs before it starts doing the self-destruct thing. Because if you have, like, that proof and then you pick up this proof, so you've got all three proofs by this point. As soon as Alfred... Almost right after Alfred runs out of the room, the self-destruct sequence activates. It's like, fucking hell, that was quick. Ooh. Alright. So we don't have to grab everything now, because there'll be another chest before we leave the island. But, there are a few things out there. So one of those. That's good for now. Alright, let's go. So Code Veronica is like the longest classic Resident Evil game by a long stretch. How do you guys feel about that? Like, just the length of Code Veronica in general.
The self-destruct system
What?
has been
Alfred's insane.
activated.
He's trying to blow this
All
entire place
personnel
up.
Evacuate immediately.
Claire,
Let's take him.
those must be the names.
Probably has replayability, yeah.
We'd better get out of here too.
Right. Let's go.
Although I wouldn't say by much. Because like RE4 isn't a particularly short
Self-destruct
game.
system
But that's very replayable.
activated. All personnel evacuate immediately.
It is a bigger adventure.
We gotta get to that airport.
The self-destruct system has been activated.
This is a good escape thing.
The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel evacuate.
I like it.
The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel evacuate immediately.
Yeah. Although, to be fair, like, even with RE2 and 3, which I can do in, like, 3 hours each, like, regardless of scenario, like, that's still a bit of a time sink.
The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel
That's fair, Clem, although I call it between discs, which is what I'm planning to do.
The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel evacuate.
I think the disc swap is, like, a good place to take a break. And if you're going for, like, the best rank, it's the only place you're allowed to save.
Has been activated. All personnel evacuate.
But, like, disc swap happens after the tyrant fight on the plane.
The self-destruct system has been activated.
In a story point of view, yeah. From a story point of view, it's kind of weird that the
No! We can't take off unless
disc
we
swap
reach the bridge.
isn't
Has been
Leave
the
that to
character
me.
swap.
You stay here and make preparations for takeoff.
The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel evacuate immediately. The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel evacuate immediately.
There's one thing that's kind of interesting with games like this, is like just how little exclusive data is usually kept on either disc. It's like the basic code for all the areas is in disc 1, with the exception of Antarctica, which is entirely in disc 2. But even then, like, the framework and then jiggle it around a little for the destroyed island. But considering that we're operating on 3D models now rather than pre-rendered backgrounds, that can just be a rearrangement of the tile set rather than a completely new image.
The self-destruct system has been activated.
It's something that I learned recently was kind of interesting. Like, almost the entire game of Final Fantasy VII is on every disc. It's just like particular FMVs and such that require the disc change. Which is something I need to look into a little more because it could be interesting.
The self-destruct system has been activated.
Yeah.
All personnel
This is honestly one of the dumbest ideas in the series. Oh yeah, no, you raise the bridge and now to get back to the plane you have to circle the entire base. What?
all personnel evacuate. The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel evacuate immediately. The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel evacuate immediately. The self-destruct
Here we
system
go.
has been activated. All personnel evacuate
So here's hoping I can do Tyrant in a single run. That'd be nice.
all personnel evacuate.
Oh. You need to go down the street with me on your phone, Clint, so you can find out whether or not we'll make it. Ace man. That's dumb. I like it. Good work, Con. Alright. See you in the car.
The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel evacuate immediately. The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel evacuate immediately.
I should probably get one out just to heal, so I mean buy one and deal for the start with.
All personnel evacuate immediately. 5 minutes until detonation.
Alright.
I will not allow
It's weird.
you fools to escape. This is what you
It's
get
weird
for
that they
trying to
start the countdown
oppose
right
me.
there,
Now
and then immediately
feel
stop
my
it for this cutscene. Like, surely it would make more sense to do this cutscene and then start the countdown. That man has no dick.
The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel evacuate immediately. The self-destruct
Just
system
how you would expect.
has been activated.
He'll show us later.
All personnel evacuate immediately.
That's always been a weird
The
fight.
self-destruct system
It's also weird that, like, that's it for the BOW gas rounds, isn't it?
evacuate immediately.
Like, in the entire series, just those 3 rounds.
The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel evacuate immediately.
Which itself is kind of a weird idea. Like the self-defense gun in Remake that has one shot, one opportunity. I was like, why does that exist?
Has been activated. All personnel evacuate immediately. The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel evacuate immediately.
RE3 Mate came out in 2020. I can't believe it's been 2
The
years.
self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel evacuate immediately.
Crazy. Percent damage to the payment count. That's actually kind of interesting.
All personnel
Can't kill, but if it's a specific percent against everything, that could make them more effective against specific enemies than anything else. Alright, we're here.
Self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel evacuate.
What took you so long? I was starting to get worried.
No time to explain. Let's go.
Right, we're out of here.
Bunch of
Time to
Chewie.
say goodbye to this death trap.
I said this before, but like it's always
You
weird
made it!
to me.
Yahoo!
Of like, oh yeah, self-destruction
it's finally
sequence,
over.
and then things start blowing up before the countdown reaches 0, and it's like, what's the point?
Claire, I'm sorry. I know I caused a lot of trouble for you.
No, it's okay. It was hard for both of us.
Well, I really hope you find your brother. I know what it's like to be alone.
Oh, Steve.
Oh, Steve, shut up.
So, where should we go now? I can take you anywhere you want to go, Claire.
Anywhere.
I hear Hawaii's nice this time of year.
You got it.
Just open this doesn't take long. Last time I did this, it took like 3 tries to. I should get a new chair.
This game is not over yet. Now you will see what real terror is all about.
That and the fact that there's still another disc clues you in on the fact that this game is nowhere near over yet. Although, like, this and the ending with Chris, like, hey, we have to take down Umbrella while flying a Harrier jet. Like, just saying anything with a Harrier jet is like, okay, are you going to use the Harrier jet to go and do that?
Hey, what the?
That is the exact alert sound that plays in the
I'll go back and check
the
it
opening of Skies of Arcadia.
Thanks. I've unlocked the cargo room door.
Okay, so we're absolutely going to save. Okay, so we shouldn't need anything else. Alright, so here we go. If I do this right, I won't even have to really move. This is such a good track. Really hoping that'll be enough. Now it's enough. Why did it explode? Hey, there's a mouse there. Never noticed what? The limping and the blood? Because that's always been the tell.
What was wrong?
That's how you can
Oh,
tell that he's
nothing.
good.
Just a giant cockroach that had to be stepped on.
What's happening?
I don't know. The plane just changed direction on its own.
I think in X he has a.
It's flying in autopilot
It's
mode.
like he's limping.
I can't
I
switch
think
over
in
to manual
X,
control.
his
My
footsteps
apologies,
sound different, like the
But
notes
I
are
cannot
different.
let you escape now.
Alfred! Cross-dressing freak!
Like a little squelchier when he's ready to get knocked out. This music is not thin. I don't understand why you would sit on the floor when there are chairs there. The floor's metal as well. I'm like, this is a transport plane. Those chairs would presumably be padded for long haul flights.
Hey, where are we?
Huh?
Latitude 82.17 degrees. That's the Antarctic. We're over the Antarctic.
What?
I think like people, I've heard people be like, how does Steve know how to fly
Those
this
are the
plane?
seaplanes that left the island right before
My big
us.
question is like, why does
That must
Steve
be-
know locations
This
based
place
on
belongs to
latitude?
Umbrella.
Yeah, and there it is. Disc 2. You can actually change the disc with the emulator, which is really nice. I feel like any emulator for any disc-based system requires it. But that's going to do it for us for today. Gonna leave off there. It's a good stopping point. Not a huge amount of time spent on disc 1. I think I did it faster than I did last time. When we come back, the stuff that I haven't streamed before, disc 2. Which is worse than disc 1. So, yeah. Anyway, I want to thank everybody for joining the stream. I always really appreciate the support. Big special thank you to everybody in chat. Chat is always the best part of the stream. Clem, Teak, Kat, and Mia, thank you so much for joining me. We're back probably tomorrow. And then starting Thursday, I'm off for like a week. So expect more streams there, and possibly longer streams. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So, with that, not much to say except thank you all for watching. Have yourselves a fantastic time of day, and take care. Catch you next time, guys. Bye.
I wanna take you for a ride.